Hello, Rhonda here with a Pilates ring workout appropriate for beginners. These rings are fairly easy to find. I bought mine on Amazon for about $25. You'll feel the extra work, especially in the legs, the thighs, inner, outer. We're going to do all our exercises on the mat. Let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and have a seated position with our feet about hip bone distance apart. Knees are bent. We're going to hold the ends of the ring, slight pressure on the ring, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale, exhale, tuck and roll on down. Take a big sip of air here, and then exhale to flex over the legs. Inhale to rebuild the spine. Again, inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck and roll on back. Take a big sip of air here. Exhale to come up and over, flexing over the legs. Come back to that nice tall seated position. We're going to do this 2 more times. Big inhale, exhale, round forward. Restack the spine. Last time here. Up and over, and restack the spine. All right, now we're going to move in rotation. So let's come on back first. Take an inhale here, exhale, tuck and roll on back. We're going to rotate to the right first. Inhale through the center, over to the left. Inhale back to center, and then flex up and over the legs. Again, inhale to restack the spine. Let's go ahead and come on back. This time, we're going to take an inhale over to the left. Exhale through the center, back over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale up and over. We're going to go 1 more on each side. Let's go ahead and inhale, exhale to come on back. Come over to the right. Inhale through the center, over to the left. Exhale. Inhale back to center, and then come up and over, rebuild the spine, take an inhale. Last time here, let's come on back, over to the left, inhale through the center, back over to the right, exhale, inhale back to center, and then exhale, up and over. Restack the spine. And we're going to roll all the way down onto our mats. Bone by bone, lower spine, mid spine, upper spine. The head lands last. Let's go ahead and walk our feet in slightly. We're going to come into some articulating bridging. We're going to bring our arms up towards the ceiling. Active arms here, pressing on the outsides of the ring. Take an inhale, exhale. Tilt your pelvis towards you, lift your glutes, your lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. Take a big sip of air at the top, and then exhale. Drop the sternum down first, upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine, the tailbone lands last. Again, inhale, exhale, tilt and lift. Pausing at the top, still squeezing that ring. Take an inhale, exhale, drop the sternum down first. And then slowly lower. We're going to do that 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, articulating that spine up, taking a big sip of air at the top. And then exhale to slowly lower. All right, we're going to place the ring in between our thighs now. And then we might want to bring our feet a little bit wider apart. And then palms are facing down, arms anchored onto the mat. You're going to come into a flat back bridge, starting with that neutral spine, and just lift the hips up. And then you're going to squeeze the ring 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then lower. We're going to lift the hips up and squeeze for 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. Inhale and lift for squeeze, 2, 1, and last time here. Inhale and lift, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and lower that spine on down. We're going to place the ring in between our ankles, giving it a light squeeze, palms down by our side. Let's bring the legs in tabletop position. And we're going to move in torso rotation, dropping the knees over to one side. Inhale, center, and then exhale, the knees come over towards the other direction. Inhaling through the center, and then exhaling as the knees come onto the floor. We're going to go one more in each direction. And let's bring it back to center. Now moving into toe taps. So tapping the toes onto the mat and then bringing it back into that tabletop position. Trying to keep those lower ribs anchored onto the mat. And that same 90-degree angle from the calf and the back of the thigh. Hamstring. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we're going to take that ring and place it back in between the thighs. Give it a squeeze. Feet about hip bone distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Take an inhale and then exhale to lift. And as you're lifting, you're going to squeeze that ring. It's one breath, one movement. Lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, squeeze. 2, every time you come up, and 1. And let's go ahead and place the hands back onto the ring and bring the feet a little bit closer, about hip bone distance apart. Reach the ring back up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, exhale. You're going to float the legs in tabletop position and reach the ring towards your shins. Pause here and then bring it back. Again, inhale, exhale, and a lift, using those upper abs to lift you up. Last 3, inhale, exhale, and lift. 2 more, inhale, exhale, lift. One last time, inhale, exhale, lift. Let's hold it here. We're going to do the 100 with a ring in between our ankles. Your legs can be in tabletop position or extended. You choose. All right, so let's go ahead and reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin towards the chest. Start pumping those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and remove the ring. Set it aside for a second. We're going to draw the knees to the chest. And rock from side to side to release them. Moving on to our roll up. Let's go ahead and roll back onto our backs. We're going to extend the legs, anchor those legs, flex the feet, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, light pressure, pressing onto the ring. Take an inhale to reach the arms overhead. Exhale, lift the head, nod the chin towards the chest. Reach the ring towards the feet. Restack the spine. Relax those shoulders. Tuck and roll on back. Rolling down bone by bone. When your head lands, big inhale to reach those arms overhead. Exhale, nod the chin towards the chest, reach towards your feet. Reach back the spine. Tuck and roll on down, lower spine, mid spine. Nice and slow. Last two. Inhale, exhale, and reach for those feet. Come to the center in a nice tall seated position. Roll down. One last time. Inhale, exhale, reach. Up and over. Reach back the spine. And roll on down. Alright, now we're going to move on to single leg stretch. So let's go ahead and place the ring so that the pad's facing your knees. You're going to lift the shoulders off the mat, bring your legs in tabletop position to start, and then you're going to stretch one leg long as you press the top of the knee onto the pad of the ring. This is your single leg stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and place the ring in between the ankle. Give it a squeeze. Moving into a double leg stretch. Inhale to reach. Exhale to draw the knees in. Give it a squeeze as you draw it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, before we move on to the next exercise, we're going to give our legs a little bit of a stretch. So let's take that ring, place our right foot on the inside of the ring. And then you're going to stretch the left leg long. And then lift the head, draw the knee towards the nose towards the knee. Now go ahead and bring the leg back perpendicular to the mat. Draw the ring out to the side, the leg out to the side, stretching out that inner thigh. And then back up and over, across the midline of the body, stretching out that IT band. And then bring it back to center. You're going to hold the leg up there perpendicular from the mat. And then you're going to lift the shoulders and head off the mat. And you're just going to lift and lower the opposite leg. Keep that nice scoop in through the belly. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and stretch that right leg long to your mat. Now you're going to place your left foot inside the ring, giving it a stretch to start. Getting length at the back of the leg, draw the knee towards the nose towards the knee, and then bring the leg back perpendicular to the mat. Drawing the ring out to the side, leg out to the side, stretching that inner thigh, try to keep that right hip anchored. And now cross the midline of the body, switching the other hand into the ring. Now stretching out that IT band. And let's go ahead and bring it back to center. Now holding on to that ring, keeping that leg up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring the opposite leg up towards the ceiling. And you're lifting your head and shoulders off the mat. Keep that nice scoop in through the belly. Use that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and nice work. All right, let's go ahead and take that ring and bring it back in between the ankles. Give it a little bit of a squeeze, hands behind the head, elbows wide, little space between the chin and chest. You're gonna lift and lower the legs. If you feel like your back is arching too much, then take a slight bend in the knees and or shorten the range of motion. You want to keep the lower ribs anchored onto your mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and bring the legs in tabletop position. You're going to rotate over to one side and then the other. Reaching your arm towards the opposite leg on the outside. Working those obliques. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and nice work. All right, let's go ahead and release that hip flexor a little bit. Bring the feet back flat onto the mat and just windshield wipe those knees from side to side to release that lower back. Let's go ahead and make our way into a seated position. Roll up. You're going to sit with your feet out in front of you, holding the ring. We're going to start with spine stretch forward, light pressure in the ring. Take an inhale, exhale to reach forward, and then reach back the spine, relax the shoulders. Again, inhale, exhale, and reach, keeping those hips anchored, and restack the spine. 3 more like this. Inhale, exhale, and reach, maybe with each repetition, coming up and over a little bit further. One last time. Inhale, exhale, and reach. All right, let's go ahead and bring the ring on over to the right, pressing just slightly with that right palm. We're going to bring the left arm out to the side, preparing for a spine stretch side. Inhale, exhale, press as you reach up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, press and reach. Trying to keep that opposite hip anchored, equal weight both sides of the hips. Inhale, center, exhale, press and reach. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring that ring onto the other side. Pressing slightly with that left hand, bring that right arm out to the side. Take an inhale, exhale, press and reach. Try to keep that space between the chin and chest, that bicep tracks right over the ear. Inhale, center, exhale to press and reach. Last 3. 2 more. And all right. Let's go ahead and bring the legs together. Flex the feet. It's as if your feet are up a pane of glass when you're coming into your twist. You're trying to keep the feet nice and still. You're going to bring the ring at your belly. Give it a little bit of squeeze. Sit up nice and tall up through the sits bones. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist, twist over to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, twist over to the other. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, twist. Keeping those feet nice and still. Chin parallel to the ground. One more in each direction. All right, let's come into a seated wide stance, preparing for saw. We're going to start in the center, holding both sides of the ring. We're going to take an inhale here, exhale, and then bring the ring apart as you bring it in towards your body, and then exhale as you flex over towards your right foot. Inhale back to center. Back to that nice tall seated position. Reach the arms out in front of you. Pull the ring apart as you bring it towards you. Rotate towards your left leg. And reach and flex over towards that left leg. Back to center. Restack the spine. Extend the arms. When you bring it towards you, pull it apart. Turn back over towards the right foot. Back to center, restack the spine, extend the arms, pull the ring apart, rotate. Now up and over towards the left leg, pressing that ring in. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Bring it towards you. Exhale. Let's up and over towards that right foot. Come back to center. Restack the spine. Bring the ring forward. Pull it apart. Rotate towards that left leg. Press it in as you reach up and over towards that leg. Bring it back to center. And now we're going to make our way onto our sides. All right, let's make our way onto our sides. We're going to place our bottom leg on the inside of the ring and the top leg on the outside of the ring, on the pads. Hips are stacked, shoulders stacked. And we're going to start with our leg lowers by pressing down on that ring. Pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's go ahead and hover that top leg above the ring, and then we're going to make a little arc up and over the ring with our leg. As we're moving the leg, we're trying to keep that whole upper body stable. Nice and still. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, so we're going to place the top leg on the inside of the ring. Now working the adductors, we're going to pull the ring apart with that top leg. Getting the outer thigh muscles here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and bring that leg, that top leg back on over the ring, and then we're going to, let's see if I can do this here. We're going to roll that ring back, and then place the ring inside both of the legs. And you're going to stretch that bottom arm long with the palm facing up. Now moving into bananas. Lifting and lowering both legs. Still trying to keep those hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the bottom leg floating off the floor. And then squeeze the ring in between those inner thighs. Little pulses here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright. Up and over to the other side. Placing the bottom leg on the inside of the ring, the top leg over the ring, on top of the pad, and lift and lower. Press, press, squeeze that ring. Keeping those hips stacked, shoulders stacked. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cover that top leg, point the toe, and then you're going to make that arc up and over the ring. Nice smooth movement. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's bring that top leg on the inside of the ring. Now working your adductor muscles, your outer thigh muscles. Lifting that ring. Top leg, little pulses here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to bring both legs on the outside of the ring. So let's go ahead and roll that ring. See if I can do this again. Bring that ring on the inside of both of the ankles. And now coming all the way onto your bicep. Moving into bananas. Hip stack, shoulder stack. Lifting and lowering both legs. Bottom arm is extended. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the ring lifted off the mat and squeeze the ring. Little pulses here. Squeeze, squeeze. Whew, I'm really feeling these. Working those inner thigh muscles, your adductor muscles. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to make our way onto our stomachs. So coming onto our stomachs. So we're going to have the ring so that our head is right in the center of the ring. We're going to place the ring onto the mat, holding the ends of the rings. You're going to engage your glutes and your abs to protect your lower back. You're going to inhale to lift, reach the ring forward, bring it back to frame your face, and then come back down. It's an inhale to lift, exhale, extend, inhale, frame the face, and exhale to lower. 3 more times like this. Inhale, lift, reach, frame, and lower. 2 more. Last one. Lift, extend those arms, bring it back in, and lower. All right, now coming into swan. You're gonna place both hands on top of the ring. Re-engage those abs and glutes to protect your lower back. You're gonna inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale, pressing down on the ring, and then exhale to lower. Last three, keeping those abs tight, glutes tight to protect your lower back. One more. Inhale to lift, and exhale, slowly lower. All right. Now coming into push-ups, I'm going to show you two different versions of push-ups. You're going to place the ring just right in the center in front of your sternum, and then you're going to, the other end of the ring is on the mat. And you can either be on your knees for push-ups. It makes it quite easier for a push-up to have the ring at the sternum, or come into those full push-ups. Nice plank position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knees come to the mat. Bring the ring aside. Give yourself a spine stretch here in a child's pose. Let's go ahead and make our way into a seated position. And finish off with our breath. Inhale to sweep both arms up. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One last time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Nice job.